whenever I come to Grenada, and I do so quite regularly, I always make it my duty to come to Mount PANDY Beach in Belmont, St. George. I come here to do a special poem. A poem that takes me back in time. And I do so because the poem has special meaning and significance for me. And whenever I say that poem on Mount PANDY Beach, I ask the Lord to bring me back to Grenada again, just to see Mount PANDY Beach, and of course to meet with family and friends. Can't leave that out. And at this moment, I pray to God that this will not be my last trip to Grenada, for I know the Lord is going to bring me back here again, and I'll have the opportunity again and again to say my poem on Mount PANDY Beach. And so I will just go right into the poem, because as I said, it has special meaning to me, for me. The title, All the Mr. Mary Show on PANDY Beach. And it was in a spot, this spot I think it was. And I used to come to PANDY Beach and run up and down on the sand. Well, in those days, youthful legs allowed me to just run and run and run, sometimes practicing for sports and football and other games, you know, athletics, etc. So I used to run along the sand of Mount PANDY, on Mount PANDY Beach. And as I sit here today, I recall old Mr. Marisho standing right in this position here and looking out to sea. He just stood there and he looked out to sea. And so the poem explains what happened, and did not happen once, happened more than once. So the poem, All the Mr. Mary Show on PANDY Beach, and some of you have heard that, I've written about it. The poem is in my first book, I think, Recollections of an Island Man. I saw him there as he stood, an old man whose youthful days had faded long, old and grey, with shaking hands. He stood and he looked out to sea, looked out straight to sea, while his naked feet were gently soothed by the rolling tides of Mount PANDY. And there you see the rolling tides of Mount PANDY. There he stood on the glittering sand, scorched, parched by the Grenada sun. He stood and he looked out to sea. And I wondered what thoughts had he? I wondered what thoughts had he? His mind seemed lost. His mind seemed lost. A man engulfed in a trance-like stare at the horizon far. At the horizon far. I did not ask. Mr. Marisho did not tell. What made him look? What gripped his mind? What made him stare? at the horizon far. So I did not ask, and he did not tell. He had the right to all of his thoughts. And then he suddenly turned and he looked at me. He looked at me and he softly said, God bless. God bless. You know, those words, God bless, meant a lot to me. And I've taken those words with me. You will see it over and over in my poetry and in the stories that I tell. God bless. Because it is the blessings of God, not man, that have us alive today. The blessings of God. So yes, I did not ask, and he did not tell. His thoughts were his own. Old Mr. Marisho on Mount Pandy Beach. And just take a moment and enjoy with me the sound of the waves, the sound of the waves. The waves have a music of its own. Let me give you a little glimpse of the Grenada area. Partial view, and you can always look above and see Catholic Cathedral, Presentation Brothers College, and Joseph Convent. Here comes the wave, there comes the wave. I had to move a bit. Sometimes I think these waves don't like people to stand too close to them. And here's a boat going out. Yeah. Look at this here. Get a picture of this boat headed out to sea. You see all those things, you can stand right here on Pandy Beach and observe. And that is why I love this beach so much. Can't see this on Grenada. Can't see it. No. Can't get a close up as I can at this point, at this moment. Stanley Hadley, this one for you. You wanted to see the boats moving out? Well, here is a boat moving out of the St. George's Harbor. There it is. It's going to make a turn. It's going to make a turn right now and head up Carriacou, probably St. Vincent. Bon voyage, safe passage. So just like the American transcendentalist philosopher, man who loved nature, talking about Henry David Thoreau. He loved a place in Massachusetts called Walden Pond. It was always there. You see, we always have a special spot. And I've said it over and over again. My special spot is Mount PANDY Beach. Mount PANDY Beach, where you can see the waves and you can look out to sea. And Mr. Mauricio, of course, looked out to sea, but I never asked him what he was looking at. His thoughts were his and his alone. But I do appreciate what he told me. The words he said, God bless. They are for George up there, and see for George. So I say to you, God bless. Same word Mr. Mauricio told me. And my prayer, my faith, I should say, believe in, because you have to believe that Papa God is going to bring me back again to see PANDY Beach, Mount PANDY Beach. God is good. Only believe, all things are possible. God bless you, keep you, protect you, because in these troubled times, we need protection. Blessings and more blessings. Anthony Wendell, the Reds. Farewell, Mount PANDY Beach, and the waves, and the reef. God bless.